Hey, what's going on? This is Muriel from the Sunshine Family, and in this video I will explain why I don't live in Santa Teresa, Costa Rica, but close to Santa Teresa, Costa Rica. And in order to basically tell you more than words, I'm gonna stop talking and I want you to listen. This might be a bit weird that I stop talking and you just stare at my face, but I want you to hear the sounds of the nature around me, the dogs barking in the distance. That, you know, most people have dogs here also where I live. So before I'm going to tell you more, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then this is an open invite to do so, or not, of course. But if you want to subscribe, you can do that by hitting that little icon you see on the screen, and also hit the bell icon so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. And on my channel, where I upload these videos, I share everything I have learned myself. I moved to Costa Rica in 2018 with my husband and 2 growing up kids. And since people started to ask me so many things, I decided to share everything I have learned and all my mistakes on my channel so others can benefit from that. Thank you in advance for subscribing, and of course give me your thumbs up if you like my video, share my video and comment on my video. Reply below, because I will always get back to you. So if you have questions, don't hesitate. Scroll down to the comments below and we might be chatting later. But why do I live where I live? My journey in Costa Rica, living in Costa Rica, started actually in Santa Teresa, Costa Rica, which is the place that grabbed our hearts. It was not the first love, because we fell in love on Costa Rica, or in Costa Rica. On Costa Rica. We decided to move to Costa Rica, staying in a very cool vacation house in Dominical. So that is not where I decided to move with my family, because after we decided to move to Costa Rica, we did a checkout vacation, an orientation vacation, which I also share in my ebook 7 Steps to Costa Rica. You know, how do you happen to know which things to do? I wrote that all down in my ebook. So if you didn't know that I wrote an ebook, scroll down to in the description below my video and you will see some information about it and how to order it. But I did an orientation vacation myself, the way I described in my ebook, and that brought us to Santa Teresa, Costa Rica. And it was not love on first sight, but it was love on second sight. But we decided to move to Costa Rica because there's such a special vibe here. The ocean, there is something in Santa Teresa, and just come here to find out how that feels. And it might not grab you by the heart, but perhaps it does, and you will be moving to Costa Rica yourself. Who knows? And we might be meeting soon. But after we lived for a couple of months in Santa Teresa, we decided to move outside of Santa Teresa, but enjoy Santa Teresa, Costa Rica, driving there. So we happened to move where we live right now, which is at the border of San Isidro and Delicias. That's like 7 minutes on a quad to Santa Teresa. This is why. Downtown Santa Teresa used to be like this years ago. That's what expats who live here for, I don't know, 25 years, it used to be this quiet. But just a lot of people came in town and the town is exploding. I share in my other videos, for example, that the infrastructure is not built for so many houses and people and families and cottage to cottage, big houses, small houses. People are cutting away pieces of mountains to construct new houses there. And it's just super crowded. Every square meters there is building and constructing. Can you also imagine that it takes a lot of noise with that? It attracts a lot of noise, so you can have an epic house, but you can have a construction place next door. Now, I'm not saying people will not move up to this area. It's already happening on the road from Santa Teresa Playa Carmen, the Carmen cross up to the road to Cobano, is where when we moved here, just a couple of houses, and now there are at least 10 to 15 new houses at the side of that road. And that doesn't even show all the houses that are built behind that road. So, you know, the world is getting overcrowded, which is a fact. And Santa Teresa, Costa Rica is beautiful if you live close to the beach, of course, because the beaches are so awesome. But I prefer to live outside of Santa Teresa because it's noisy, because it's dusty in rainy season, because it's smelly in dry season when there's no rain. And I love driving up my mountain, which is not a mountain, but it's just a hill, and end up here in between the cows. And we happen to have the opportunity to buy a big space, which means, of course, that if we don't take renters on the property, like probably you already know, I don't live by renting out Airbnbs or renting out houses. Although I would have the space, I could build 80% of my property with houses and rent it out. But why would I? I make my money online. I'm a digital marketer. People call it also being a digital nomad, digital entrepreneur, online coach. But basically I work 100% online. And PS, if you want to know what it is that I do, just go ahead, scroll down in the description below and you find more information. But that's not what my video now is about. I love the peace and quiet, being outside of town, and you might consider checking out the spaces around Santa Teresa. So not specifically in Santa Teresa. If you're thinking about moving to Santa Teresa, you know, there's so much beautiful big space for sale on the marketplace right now, which is a little drive down to the ocean. At the first time, I could not imagine I would buy property far away from the ocean. Well, what's far away? 7 to 10 minutes drive, you know. I don't think that's far away, but some people just insist seeing the ocean, hearing the ocean, being able to just roll to the ocean within 1 minute, right? Okay, I respect that. Then you probably have to check out Santa Teresa, but be realistic. If you love peace and quiet, or if you have young kids and you don't want to have a lot of neighbors making noise, especially not in high season where lots of tourists will be hanging on the streets, partying, celebrating vacation, which is understandable, don't live in center of Santa Teresa. Don't do it, or at least check it out for yourself to see that I'm right. Just explore Santa Teresa by driving down there, enjoy it for all its beauty and benefits and awesome town life, because I also love Santa Teresa. I have many friends having businesses there. I Muay Thai in Santa Teresa. I drive down there basically 5 times per week for a Muay Thai and for the beaches and for doing stuff, meeting friends, whatsoever. But living in Santa Teresa, I want to hear the sound of nature, and that is still to find where I live. Again, I'm not saying, and I guarantee you it's going to be this quiet here up here within a couple of years, but that's for the next couple of years. I don't look that far. But yeah, anyways, that is my insights about Santa Teresa, Costa Rica, why I would never ever want to live there anymore, but I do come there a lot of times. So if you're coming to Costa Rica and you're planning on visiting Santa Teresa, don't hesitate to hit me up, send me a reply below my video. Just scroll down, go to the replies and say, let me know when you're coming. I met more people who watch my videos, and it's easy for me when I'm there at the beach to just say, hey, just see you there and there at that beach place. It's easy to find. I'm there with my dogs anyways. Now we cannot meet after 2:30 because we have restrictions for 2 weeks because of the COVID, but you know, we can do another time. Normally I met with people with sunset times, but we can meet in the morning. But I'm there anyways often, so I'm always happy to meet my video viewers. And yeah, I appreciate you anyways for watching my video up till this point, which is a bit weird video because I'm sitting in the dark. I did it on purpose. Let me just stop talking. Sometimes I hear sounds. I'm not sure what it is, and I think I just discovered a new evening animal, and it happened to be my own cat, or my own dog, or a child, one of my kids, you know, entering the house and visiting the restroom. But yeah, sometimes it's surprisingly beautiful to be able to really have the jungle around you. And there are so many animals active at night I don't even know about. I should look into that. So if you have ideas, if you know a lot about nature and can tell me what animals are active at night, that I will be able to hear and see. Oh, now there is a car driving up my road. Is it here? Yeah, you see? It is around 9 p.m. and this is the first car that drives my road here. And probably someone who is living close. So this road is not used often because it's not, that's not even passing my house. Or it is. You hear it? So we still hear these cars. Listen. This is worst case scenario. There's big holes in the road. You hear, that's the car driving too fast through the road, through the holes. Warning, don't drive fast on our roads. And a lot of people don't like to drive by night. I recommend you not to drive by night on roads you don't know. You heard that car, you know, taking a hole too deep and pieces can break off. But this road is usually not used because it's used by tourists in the daytime who go from Santa Teresa to Montezuma. But why was I sharing that? Oh, at night it's still quiet because there's nothing to do here right now. There's just cowlands here, right? So what I love about having a big space, a big property, so if you have the chance to buy a big property over smaller property in Santa Teresa, you can buy still space here. And if you buy space, you have the guarantee you get no direct neighbors. And that's why we choose for this space. And I take it for granted I cannot see the ocean. I can hear the ocean at night when the wind is coming from the ocean side. I can hear it, but it's an easy drive down and I love it. It has a special atmosphere here. But anyways, that was my video for today. A bit different than you're used to, sitting in the dark, sitting in my... Yeah, this is also what I wear. I wear a warm hoodie because it can be a little bit chilly here. Not chilly compared to the Netherlands right now where it's freezing, but we sleep under a blanket. Well, in Santa Teresa it's way hotter. That's, by the way, also a benefit of not living in Santa Teresa. It's way hotter down there than where we live here. It's a little bit uphill. So I hope that my video helps. Let me know what you think. If you have questions. And yeah, with that being said, have a beautiful evening, a day or morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm always happy hearing from you. Bye for now and looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Ciao!